on the road.
Verlander pauses. Here's the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. High in the air out to center field. Parra over to his left. 1 out. Adrian Gonzalez takes his first trip to the plate with the leadoff man still at second with 1 gone now. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now. 3-2.
He's in danger now of putting 2 men on to start the ball game. Not what you want to do with the heart of the order to follow.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it. Parra makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Carlos Correa steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full. 3-2.
And he does have a base open, so he doesn't have to give in on 3-2.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Josh Reddick stands in as he looks at a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Lifted into center field. Moving under it, Parra, and the inning is over. Gerardo Parra comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Gerardo Parra.
Liner toward right center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Runners off for second. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Altuve for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Miguel Cabrera will stand in for the first time, and you can see the average there as he continues to flirt with a .400 season. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonzalez is up with it. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Evan Gattis will stand in, and look at that average. Up over 370 to start the ball game.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Carlos Beltran will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
And now on 1-2, This might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter, number 23.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Marwin Gonzalez will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he is in there.
The left fielder, number 20, Preston Tucker.
Preston Tucker is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit on the ground, and that is off the first base bag. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. C.J. Cron strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. McHugh sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Get out of here.
Ian Kinsler will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season. Up over 350 entering play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Line to the right side, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. On the ground to third. Gonzalez is there. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. Number 8 stands in for the first time.
Number 8.
First delivery to him on the way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Still 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out. Jose Altuve is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
Well, here's a little trivia for you, Matt. On May 1st of 2012, Jose Altuve faced Mets pitcher John Roush, who's 6 feet 11 inches tall. The 1.5-foot height differential is said to be the most in MLB history between a pitcher and batter.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Carlos Correa will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Parra has it in his tracks, And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Josh Reddick is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. In there, and it's even now 2-2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Leading off the inning, Jose Iglesias, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Too high, 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Beltran. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Striding into the box, Alex Avila, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Cameron Maybin steps in now.
Cameron Maybin.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Reddick. He can't get there as it falls in. Around first, heading for second now. Around second. He'll try for third. And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple. So striding in, Gerardo Parra, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And there's ball 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. McHugh pauses the 2-2 pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. Evan Gattis is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Martinez. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Verlander's ready, 0-1 on its way. Cold strike, 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a cold third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Number 23 will dig in, 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
2-0.
Called a strike there, 2-1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez has a play, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, J.D. Martinez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Grounded to third, right to Gonzalez, and reined in 1 away. Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the 2nd out. Settling in now, C.J. Cron. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Reddick giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Marwin Gonzalez heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Third baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Ground ball right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
Picked him up. Nice play.
Preston Tucker will dig in. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1. Thought he breaks off a beauty there. 0-2 now. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Martinez on the run. And that's the 3rd out. Ian Kinsler comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
In the air out to right. Beltran coasts under it. 1 down. Number 8 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. McHugh gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Reddick is there. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Jose Iglesias is into the box for his 2nd appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. So stepping in, Alex Avila, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1. Hit down the line at first. Gonzalez is up with it. The tag, and he is out. Adrian Gonzalez makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
First baseman number 23, Adrian
Into the seats, 0-1. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Carlos Correa will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Carlos.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Two strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Josh Reddick will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Evan Gattis will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Belted high in the air out to left. Martinez looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Carlos Beltran is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Down the first base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And another foul ball. Swing and a high chopper, scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down. Number 23 will be the batter. 0 for 2 thus far. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Matt Boyd will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Number 10 will come on now as the pinch hitter. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2-1's the count.
This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Here's a chopper left side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Cameron Maben, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay throw, and Maben will make it around to third base. He's got a triple. Gerardo Parra will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire, ball 2. Chop foul right at home plate, it's strike 1. Runner at third here, nobody out. In the air out to left. Tucker is under it. 1 away. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play.
Now batting,
J.D. Martinez will step in. A ground-out victim his last time. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
And he sends it the other way toward right center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Marwin Gonzalez is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
third baseman,
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball 2. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Tap foul at home plate. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground is short. Iglesias is up with it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Preston Tucker stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
And they froze him on a changeup, if I recall correctly.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
the second baseman,
Jose Altuve will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Parra on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning.
Miguel Cabrera steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
McHugh into his motion. Here's the 0-1. It's sharply toward third, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. The throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. C.J. Cron will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Yimi Garcia will come on now as he'll take over.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line driver.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw.
0-1.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Ian Kinsler will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. 2-1 after the foul ball there. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Skied into very shallow right. Beltran has a beat on it, 2 down. Number 8 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Beltran waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Adrian Gonzalez comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Carlos Correa stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Josh Reddick gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Now in the box, Evan Gattis. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Martinez giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Jose Iglesias digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Alex Avila will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. John Singleton will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. To 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Cameron Maben will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Sent toward first. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Carlos Beltran will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Your attention, please.
A solo shot here for Carlos Beltran, as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead. Mark Lowe is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Number 10 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Slider, ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Marwin Gonzalez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping, he wants 3. And they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple. So coming to the plate, Preston Tucker, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And that misses inside 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on third. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
The second baseman, number 27.
Jose Altuve is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kinsler has got it, and the side is retired. Striding in to start the 9th, Gerardo Parra. And they'll need him to get something going here. Will Harris will come in and pitch now.
For the Astros, number 36.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. J.D. Martinez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. No one out with a runner at second. And that misses 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Correa is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Beltran is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. C.J. Cron makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate and makes it a 5-1 contest. Ian Kinsler will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one. 2 out here and a runner at second. Here's a ball popped up. High in the air for the catcher. Got it.
Anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it